Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Jakks Pacific Infinite figure. Finally. I shouldn't say finally, he just came out, so, but I have been really hyped for him for a long time. So I'm finally glad to, actually have him. For villains, he's not the best written, but he's the best looking in my opinion. I like his design over every other villain in the Sonic universe. So, yeah, I was, I got him in the mail today and was super excited. But let's get a closer look at the box here, and then we'll take a look at the figure inside. So, starting off here, I did get this off eBay, and he came in really good condition, actually. So that's a bonus. But, yeah, so just like all the other Sonic boxes, he has his name right there, Sonic logo, Jakks logo, and then the figure right there. So those is actually right up against the plastic, so, instead of being able to push in, everywhere, it kind of just pokes through. So I found that kind of funny. He's got a very long snout. But yeah, you can see the figure from the side, both sides, on top and bottom. On the back, it's the modern packaging. Obviously, this is a modern character, not a classic one. So you have modern Sonic there. It says articulated in 4 different languages there. And then on the back, you can see that we have 12 points of articulation. Shows his head, arms, legs, all that. We'll take a look at that later. You can see his read up. If you want to read it, just pause it. And then you got Sonic, Cream, Infinite, and Metal Sonic in this wave. And I want to get Infinite and Cream, maybe Metal Sonic, because he looked like he was posed a little differently. If I'm being honest, though, I'm going to pass on the Sonic as usual. But in the Blaze wave, I'm going to get that Sonic as well, because he's got an angrier look to him. But yeah, so let's take a look at the figure inside and see you when I get it open. Alright, and here we have Infinite out of the box, looking amazing. I did open the box a day ago, and then I had stuff to do, but here I am again. I did pose him around a little bit, and yeah, he is just amazing. I think this might be my new favorite Jakks figure in terms of design. The character itself, I'm mixed on, his writing and his motives and stuff weren't very good, and he was kind of stupid at times, but I mean, all of his lines, he was just so edgy, and all of his lines were straight out of some crazy over the top anime or something. He just seemed like such an anime villain. I found that so funny and also kind of cool. So, I don't watch anime, but just the way he carries himself, he just seems like a threat more than he really was in the game, considering you didn't even have to go super to beat him, and also that his final boss battle was literally the same thing as Metal Sonic. He deserved better treatment and better writing. Yeah, but anyways, getting that out of the way, my ramblings on my opinions on the character, I think the design is the best villain design, at least in my opinion. As of recently, I still Metal Sonic is still epic and all that, but I don't know, this guy just looks so menacing and sick, and I think he's just one of the coolest looking villains in the Sonic franchise, if not the coolest looking. So at least he has that going for him. Before we take a look at the figure, though, let's take a look at his accessory, the Phantom Ruby. And it's massive, that's for sure. I think it looks all right. I mean, obviously, of course, you have Infinite, you have to have the Phantom Ruby. But yeah, I guess, yeah, it's Phantom Ruby, you can tell. So, nothing special. I do like the Chaos Emeralds better, but, I mean, they aren't going to give Infinite a Chaos Emerald because the Emeralds had no purpose or, function in the main story at all, which kind of sucked. It was just the Phantom Ruby, and I like it, so it looks nice. It looks nice, and yeah, I just wish it were a little smaller, but, Jakks makes the Super Emeralds, not the Chaos Emeralds, and that kind of stuff, so, it's just a massive Phantom Ruby, but it is nice. It's just, I can barely get Infinite to hold it. You get Infinite, and you take his hand, and stick it out like that, and I just got him to hold it. Wow, that's great. But he looks so weird holding it. It's look at my big rock. They can usually hold it literally like this. This is about the size it is in game. Maybe a little Maybe a little bigger, probably, no, not a little bigger, it's, you know, it's like quite a bit bigger. I don't know, I don't remember, I'd have to replay it again, but I know for a fact that it wasn't bigger than his head, which, whatever. Same thing with the Chaos Emeralds and stuff. So just another oversized gem, and it still looks nice anyways. But yeah, taking a look at Infinite though, he is just amazing. Everything, his details on the figure are great. I mean, this looks way better than the Tomy one. I don't have the Tomy one, but I've seen it, and I don't ever plan on getting the Tomy one because it just looks so awful. But this Infinite looks like, I mean, it's like he came straight out of the game. You know, he's got nice painting all over, even on the back. Like, he's got some fur painting back there. His tail is really nice. When I got him in the box, though, it was all tangled in with his hair like this. So the wispy ends of the tail do get caught up in his hair here. So that is one minor, not really even an issue. That's just to be expected and doesn't hinder the figure at all. So yeah. On top of that, oh, I just realized I had a fan on in the background the whole time. I hope you guys couldn't hear that. All right. You guys couldn't even hear the fan, so it all turned out fine, or at least I couldn't on the audio. But yeah, anyways, so getting into some of the sculpting and articulation. I guess the articulation, right? We already did sculpting and paint. Yeah, I mean, he just looks good. So for articulation, Infinite will turn his head that far that way and that far that way. His arms will go this far up and this far down and then all the way around like that. His wrists turn 360 degrees. His legs kick out this far forward, and if you move the tail out of the way, this far back. And then he has knee articulation. And then all the way, his tail will move all the way around, but the hair will make it difficult. You can move the tail 360 degrees all the way around like that. So yeah, Infinite does have I mean, I haven't had a tough time standing him, but he does have to be leaning forward quite a lot. But once you get him standing, he does just stay standing, which is nice. So, you know, and he still looks, you know, good. But yeah, his feet, like, aren't ever straight, flat on the ground. And, oh, they are. Never mind. But his boots also tilt up, so you don't have as much surface area of his feet on the ground. So you do have to have him lean forward a little bit because he is a little top heavy, but that's fine. So yeah, this is a really good figure from Jakks. Once again, no quality control issues. He's nice and tight. I can jiggle him and none of the head or nothing is going to wobble around loose or anything. Jakks has done really good on their quality control. I haven't had very many bad figures. So yeah, for what's supposed to be a $10 figure, I had to pay $40 because none of my stores ever stock this. I mean, my Target is still selling, like my Target still has the same exact Sonic products on their shelves from like 2-3 months ago, the Sonic Heroes pack that I got. So, you know, it's just sort of like they don't stock it, Kohl's doesn't, Walmart doesn't, so I usually just have to go to eBay because not even Amazon has them. So I usually just end up having to go to eBay to find all my Sonic stuff. So, and usually like with the Jet the Hawk, the Super Silver, even this like Jazzwares Shadow I got, they're usually pretty good price. Like I only had to pay $30 for that Shadow, which is in the condition he's in, really good compared to other listings that have them for like $40 or $50. I also got a Super Shadow that was like brand new for $30 from the same seller, which was also like really nice. But yeah, I mean, you know, just that sort of fun stuff. Yeah, he was 30, so, but for a new figure, I felt that was a bit much, but whatever. I didn't want to wait too long because, you know, people are starting to get them get the reviews out, and I don't want to be late. So yeah, but overall, this Infinite figure is amazing. So let's get on to some size comparisons. All right, so Infinite stands here at about 4.5 inches, give or take, a little over 4.5 inches with the top of his ears. So yeah, and then here he is next to my open-mouthed first Sonic figure I got, or first modern Sonic figure I got. Hold on, give me a second. Man, I grabbed him because he likes to stand, and now he doesn't want to stand. His knees have gotten weak over time, though, so. Man, that sucks, because the Smirk one doesn't stand very well either. There we go. So here he is next to modern Sonic. And let's do a Tomy Sonic just to get a few different scales. Then let's take away the 4-inch one, and then get a comparison with him and my Jazzwares Shadow, who's going to bow down a little bit. And then let's do all the Forces villains that are in Jakks 4-inch figure form. Like that. So here he is next to the whole gang from Sonic Forces minus Zavik, which is fine by me. Sonic Hero, or not Heroes. Sonic Lost World absolutely sucks, and I hated it. And I still have to beat it because I like to beat the games that I start, and I don't want to beat it. I do want to beat it, but at the same time I don't. I just don't like Lost World, okay? So I'd be completely fine if we never got any of the Zeddy, because if they release the Zeddy, I know I'll buy them because I want to have the full collection of the modern characters and all the unique characters. So I'd grit my teeth and buy them anyways, even though I don't like the Zeddy. They're just kind of, you know, if there's a new unique character, I'd like to get it. I'd like to grow this collection, and it's not like I'm buying any new figures. But man, I just don't like Lost World. That game is so... I could go on a full rant right now. You do not want to see my Steam review of that game. That's the only Sonic game I have on there is not recommended. I even have Forces as recommended, because although the game can be pretty bad, I still have fun with it. Lost World, man, random tangent. I'm basically all that to say, I'm perfectly fine that we don't have Zavik or any of the Zeddy, because personally, they don't even feel like Sonic characters. They feel like just, I don't know, a completely different game, honestly, a different franchise. They just didn't feel like Sonic, so whatever. Anyways, side tangent out of the way. Here he's next to all the Forces villains we have available. And yeah, he looks really good next to all of them. So, and Shadow fell. Rest in peace, Shadow. Yeah, I won't be able to get him to stand again. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I think that's come to the end of this video. Random tangent about how I don't like Lost World and found it bad, whatever. Sorry about that, but I mean, I'm on the internet and I have to share my opinion on games that I don't like. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. And yeah, hopefully I'll get Cream the Rabbit soon. Also, I'm definitely going to be getting more figures from the new wave, the Blaze the Cat wave that's coming out soon. I do want Blaze, obviously, new unique character, need her. I want that Sonic though. He has like, he has a new facial expression. He has an angrier look to him, and I like that a lot, and I really want that figure. So I'll definitely be grabbing Blaze and Sonic at least. I don't remember who all was in the wave. Maybe there was a new unique character that I forgot about, but I don't think I would have. So, yeah. And then the Sonic Prime figures, I'm definitely getting those. I'm thinking both the 2.5-inch wave and the 10-inch, wow, that'd be big. Both the 2.5-inch wave and the it's 5-inch wave now. I don't like that they made them 5 inches. That's really dumb. Like, they won't be in scale with these guys, and I don't know, I like having all, well, Not like the classic ones are in scale anyways, so maybe the classic ones will look good with the Prime figures, whatever. But yeah, so I'll be collecting most likely both the 2.5 inch and the 5 inch waves on those, because the 5 inch figures look absolutely stunning. Like, I'm super excited for them. And the 2.5 inch already have a ton more characters confirmed, and they have the Paradox Prisms, and I really wish that the 5 inch ones came with those, but because I know we'll get more characters throughout that, but I want the Paradox Prisms and all that, so I'll probably be getting at least the 5 inch. I'm still thinking whether or not I'll likely get the 2.5 inch, but I don't have anywhere to put them, so yeah, so I might get both and then just use the 2.5 inch ones for pictures. No, man, I'll figure it out later. They aren't even out yet. So just expect Sonic Prime figures as well, because they look awesome. Like, both the 5 inch and the 2.5 inch wave figures, because Sonic Prime Season 2 was amazing. So I have to get the figures. So yeah. Anyways, I've really turned this size comparison to a 6-minute long, like, well, at least a 2-minute long tangent on a bunch of random stuff. So yeah, just things to look forward to. But thank you all once again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.